Hello guys, welcome back to the Kotlin series. Today we'll learn about default and named arguments in Kotlin. Let's dive into this a little deeper. Okay, so let's make a user-defined function named as order, fun order, which takes two arguments. The first one is coffee, which is of type string. The second one is price, which is of type int. And just set a default value, mochaccino, and price 250. And now simply print it, println the price of the coffee is $symbol price. And now just simply call the function order and pass the parameters. The first one is espresso and let's say price would be 200. Okay, so now execute it. Here we got the output. The price of the espresso is 200. What happens here? The pass arguments during the function call will override the default values. Or I can say as order function takes two arguments are provided with default values, but we called order function by passing both the arguments in our main function. Hence the default arguments are not used. So the value of the coffee and the price will be espresso and 250 respectively. Sorry, 200. So this pass value will go to this variable coffee and this 200 value will go to the price variable. Now what if I remove one of these arguments? Let's say price. Let me just remove this. Okay, now let's execute it. Okay, so as you can see, this time the price of the espresso is 250. So what happens here? Okay, so here I passed only first argument and not the second one. So the first argument uses the value passed to the function. However, second arguments will take the default value since I didn't pass any value during the function call. So as you can see, so this espresso will assign to the variable coffee, and as we have no second argument here, so the price argument will take its default value, that is 250 here. So that is why we got the price of espresso is 250. Let's do one more thing here. Now what happens if I remove this espresso as well, and let me just execute it. So as you can see, the price of the mochaccino is 250. So if I don't pass any argument during the function call, then both the arguments use its default values. It's that simple. Okay, now what happens if I just want to pass the price argument here? So let's say 300, but it shows an error. And the error is the integer literal doesn't conform to the expected type string. Okay, so why it shows us an error is because this value 300 going to assign to the coffee variable here, and coffee is of type string variable and I am passing an integer type value, so it will show us an error. It leads to data mismatch type. So what can I do to resolve this problem? I can simply write price is equal to 30, and here comes named arguments in role. So as it is clear from its name that we have to define the name of argument in the function call, so the name defined to argument of function call checks the name in the function definition and assign to it. In simple words, here I specify the variable name for which I have to pass the value. So this variable name checks the name in the function definition and assign to it. So I can write here coffee and then pass a parameter of espresso. Now this name checks the same variable name in the function definition and assign to it, and it will going to work perfectly fine. So let me just execute it. And here we got the output. The price of the espresso is 300. Hope you guys find this easy. This is it for the video. Thank you for watching.